key to success. We haven't taught up anything. Yeah. Each one have to teach one. Must bomb beside the one. We haven't taught us. Each one got to teach one. Let's learn from one another. Let's go.
It would be normal for a guy to do panzola or spocha or any of those local dances, but like for a guy to do contemporary and ballet, that's weird. It's not used to.
Taba ya ge ya go dansa ile na tshwara ga ke ile ka safara mo ileng gore ke ile ka ipotsa gore God a nke.
It was my fault.
Hello, I'm Khalil Osiris. Welcome to a new season of Each One Teach One. It's good to be back on our journey together as parents, educators, and learners, preparing young people to deal with the demanding world they face. Bullying is something many people deal with at some point in their lives, and today is more entrenched and sophisticated than ever. Despite awareness programs targeting bullies, Bradley Sakiti and his mom discover it's still difficult for a child to communicate the pain of this experience to their parents.
My name is Bradley Sakiti. My name means perseverance. It was given by my mom to me, and I do live up to my name because for a person my age, I've been through so much and I endure through a lot of things, and I still keep on striving to be the best that I can possibly be.
Kgotlelelo belege ka 2000 ka di 18 tsa October. Re be re dula ko 14 ko Alexander ko ntlong ya papaka. Kgotlelelo ha gola na le so na sa sokodise kgotlelelo ma bapala le bana ba banyana. Because re ne le lugwala ha na bapala le bashimane le ba mmeta. So that is why I rata banyana because banyana ne ba tsametse.
Nikki Papa, when I was young, I had like a lot of friends to like around 5. Then I started distancing myself from people. I don't know why, because I love people, I love being around people. But then when I reached that age, I just went inside a little box and I bottled up things. And then when I was 7, my cousins taught me how to dance. And then that's when I started opening up more to people, and I was like, I went back to Khopapa and I was like more of a person that I was when I was still young. When I got to primary, I joined the Phil Band Foundation as a dancer. I was the only guy that was a dancer, so it gave me this, it drew attention to me. And then I was bullied because of that.
So nna ka re khotli o dancer ka re khotli go dancer dance ke thobanyana asa ka bana ba shimane ba dancer are mama go dancer taba ya ge ya go dancer ile na tshwara ga mme go se le batho ne ba bua ba re ngwana go ke gay a buta ga itla mo nna re mama phela khotlelo ba re ke gay ene khotlelo ha tsamaya ba re tsamaya jalo ka ngwanyana le nna ha ke ne ke mmona ne ke nagana re mo ile khotlelo ke gay ante khotlelo se gay. Sometimes ne ke mo shouta, sometimes ke ipetsa gore khotlelelo ke ntho e ratang go mo shouta a go etse next.
When I got to the grade 3, that's when the bullying started, and then that's because I joined the Phil Band Foundation as a dancer.
Na se ke tseba bashimane le bashimane ba ilong bashimane ba bapala bolo.
Most of the guys in the neighborhood play soccer, hockey, basketball, running, and I was more artistic than a sports person. I never used to play soccer, or if I would try it out, it was not my thing. I would not like it. It was horrible. It was a norm that only girls dance, and it would be normal for a guy to do panzola or spocha or any of those local dances, but like for a guy to do contemporary and ballet, that's weird. It's not used to. The first time the bullying took place, it was nearly after school. I was going back home after dancing. It was on a Tuesday. And then when I was walking out of the school, a couple of guys were there by the corner, by the gates of the school. When I walked past, they were like stubborn, and then they smacked me in the head. I was like, okay, where is this coming from? So yeah, it started then, and then it became a normal, it became a thing that would happen every day when I come to school or after school when I go back home. The bullying was emotional. I used to be called names all the time, like gay or, all these words that would make you feel small as a person inside. So, and then it only started getting physical around grade 6. I used to get smacked in the head while walking because of what I do. I didn't, which is weird. There wasn't people around. The people would strike me when I'm alone. So that's when the bullying would happen. So I had no one to help me. My mom taught me positivity. So for me, it would be hard to fight back because it's something that's against what I've been taught, and I would never go against it. So if I told her about the bullying, it would actually become such a big problem than it is.
I could say gore taba ya khotlele gore ne ba motlhokomisa go sekolong e thomile kae cause na sa njwetse. Ne ke bona gore go na le ntho mo jang mara na sa njwetse. So nka se mo foster ora ntse a njwetsa sa batle cause ha ka nna ka njwetsa gore go etsagalang nna ne ke tlo ya go sekolong ka bolela. Ha ke batle gore bana ba ka motho a ba sokodishe.
I didn't want the attention to be drawn to me about this. I feel like if the attention was drawn onto me, the bullying would be worse because the people that used to bully me had friends that were actually more dangerous. So I thought maybe if I tell my mom and it becomes more of a big situation, my life outside of school would be so terrible. I think of my awards from primary, I got this for achievement for top 3 students.
Khotlele ko sekolong ne le ngwana o bohlale. Na sena 0, na phela le top khotlelelo.
So also that I think also contributed to the bullying because I think I was envied maybe. And then this is my thingy, my cup for overall achiever at the school. And then this is the certificate. My schoolwork was also dancing. It was like an escape from what I'm going through. When I'm in class, I actually focus and I become so excited about life more. There's days where I would act sick so that I don't go to school, or I would go to school and then I would chill outside school with my friends or alone sometimes.
Ke nagana gore maybe na tshaba yona tabe ya gore go sekolong ba mo sokodisa ba sampetse gore sekolong ba mo sokodisa so nna ke ipolelela gore khotlelo ba kula.
What if I go to school and then this thing ya etsagala again and I get bullied more and more? And also around grade 7, before I left high school, I used to have suicidal thoughts because I was just so scared. I'm scared that what if when I go high school, it would become the same thing. The situation would even get worse. I didn't tell anyone about the bullying because I felt like it was my fault. And why would I burden other people with such distraught and sadness? I was alone, but I had people around me.
Let's learn from one another. Let's go.
Welcome back. For Bradley and so many other bullied kids, the real concern in confronting their tormentors is the fear of how their parents will respond. They often believe that their parents would do something to make the situation worse, like calling the school or other kids' parents, which simply puts a larger target on their back. However, there are other effective ways to deal with this, as the Sakidis discovered.
Papa, he passed away in 2003 when I was 3 years old. I cannot any memory of him. But then I've heard stories about him. When he passed away also, I used to live with my uncle.
Nna le brother raka ne re se wa bona ne re lwana ka lebaka la gore papa khotlelwa na dula le rona go ntlong a ipotsa gore mogonyana a ne ba dule go ntlong so ra move le papa khotlelelo ra ke ra ntlo go 20 go London ra dula go 20 ra move go 20 ra go 16 go di waiting room mo e leng gore ke re tlo ke ra ntlutsitsa di RDP re dutse waiting room 2003 August papa khotlelelo ba mothunya go toropong na ile ko mosebetsi ne le taxi driver so ka godisa bana ke le single mother ke le one.
It would be nice if my father was still around. I mean, I feel like if I had him throughout primary when the bullying happened, better. And I would run to him and tell him, okay, Papa, this is what's happening. How can I, save myself in this situation? Accept my father's no more around. What I have now is just a memory, like just small flashbacks about him. The flashbacks keep me going.
Patlolo e o be ale bohlale mo e leng gore o ila starta finbed a thoma dance manake. Sometimes ha ba just go look o keep her busy ke dance as a batla le strata Baba keep her busy dancing.
The Phil Band is it's a non-profit organization that deals with music and dance.
The Phil Band Foundation was established in 1997 with the aim to create social cohesion within the youth of South Africa. The Phil Band Foundation is a community project, so we take everyone, people between the ages of 7 and 21. Phil Band Foundation, we have values and we do life skills training. So through that, our members do get a lot of self-esteem. Our members get to learn life skills like discipline, confidence, time management, empathy, and many more. Offices are based here in Joburg, in Rivonia, and we have bands all across South Africa. You don't have to pay to be part of the Phil Band Foundation. The Phil Band Foundation is open for everyone who wants to join. So everybody is welcome to come and join the Phil Band Foundation.
What you learn ka thaba le go feta ka be ka ntsha dikeleji ke ha etsa grade 7 standard 5 ile ha fetsa grade 7 bona batho ba mo dentsisha ke bona ba itse gore khotelo a yo kena school.
They introduced me to the NSA, and then I went to apply for the NSA, then I auditioned, and then I was accepted.
Ke bona ba nyakile exemption o kenya ke exemption khotelo ko school cause nna nka se afford tšhelete e patelwang ko school.
The first time I performed with the Phil Band was in 2010 at the FIFA World Cup. They were part of a thingy of the mascots that were doing the flag things, so I was part of that also, and the opening ceremony. I got an ear infection, so I had to go for surgery before the 2010 FIFA World Cup also.
So ka re mo ena ka re o ka se kwa o na le operation a re mama ke aya, then ayo perform aba sharp ke ha ba tlo tswalla le mo TV khotlelelo guys sona skoda ke seo sa a sa pere mo tlhong a kwetse tsebe ka re ngwana ke I'm proud of you.
My mom was actually surprisingly very supportive with my dancing. She used to come when I had competitions for the Phil Band, and when I had shows, she would always be there to support me.
Khotlelelo ke ya buto sharp mo a go ngwana go bona cause le yana wa mo tlhotlheletsa gore my younger sister so ntse so ha dance moela le yana wa mthuse wa practiceisa le yana a bona khotlelelo ko sekolong a etsa ka re na le go ya ko sekolong khotlelelo ha etsa dintho le yana wa bona gore khotlelelo o etsang ha fihla mo ntlong yana wa etsa khotlelelo wa mothusa
ne ke bone khatalla sekolong sa ga dance a di dance la ga monate bile ka morata butaka le na wa le nna ke misa orant and the dance. Dance ya khotlelelo ke a leboga because mo locationeng bana ba bangata ba stoutu ba tsuba nyaope ba tsuba di drugs so khotlelelo o ile ba out go dilo tseo a zanga ba involved go bana ba tsubang di drugs bana ba bangata ba stoutu ba swara batho nkontse ba swara batho gore ba etsa batho dilo tse mpi so khotlelelo yena zanga ba mo since e ba nna zanga ka bona motho a kena mo ntlong a re khotlelelo o entse ntwe so
till now.
It's a resource for whenever bullying goes school. But then I feel like it's more of like how the kid feels. If the one whatever and feels ashamed, because most of the time you feel ashamed, okay, I'm being bullied and I'm letting this happen to myself. So it's hard and go tell someone about the situation. Dance was actually an escape for me from like all the bullying. I would actually forget that I have problems when I dance. I become so alive. Like dance for me is just pure happiness. Like it gives me joy. When I dance, I become like I feel like I can actually take over the world with my happiness.
Let's learn from one another. Let's go.
This is a story, I think, that has a lot of meaning for a lot of young people, but parents as well. This idea that bullying is becoming so much of a problem in our schools, and you've suffered it personally. Can you tell me a little bit about what you felt? What was the thing that was most terrifying for you with your bullying experiences?
The most terrifying thing is that I was afraid that I would lose myself. Like I would lose what my mom taught me from like a young age, and I'd turn into something that I'm not, which is like an angry person, a monster, and I didn't want that.
Well, I understand, Mom. You never actually knew. How did this escape you? Because I know there's a lot of parents sitting out there right now, and they're maybe suspicious that their child might be bullied, and they're seeing some different things happening. But for you, how was he able to keep it from you?
Ngwana ke na le shaye go mpotsa gore ba mo sokodisa. So nna sa batla go mpolelela because nna ke a omanya. Ha na ka mpotsa gore wa sokola ko sekolong. Ne ke tlo tsamaya ke ye ko sekolong go ba bolelela gore ha ke batle ngwana ka a sokola. I don't want my children to be suffer like the way I suffer. The time ke le pregnant ya Bradley, my brother unan tlhokomisa ang abuse le Bradley. That is why ke rile my child ke khotlelelo because ne ke safara. Ke ne ke re ha ke tswa mosebetsing ke kereya my firstborn a dutse mo ntle ba gana a kena ka mo ntlong ba re o tlotsa ditshila ka mo ntlong ya papaka.
In your mind, is it possible that you actually were being bullied in a way?
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
Yeah. So ke safara le mo ileng gore Bradley a tshwara ke ditsebe ka baka la music ka mo ntlong wa mo barasa ditsebe until grade 4.
And so with the pain that you were going through, your main concern then was to make sure that Bradley didn't suffer as well.
Yeah. Ha ke batle ngwana ka sokole like the way ke sokotseng ka gona prof.
Yes.
Ke sufferile enough.
And Bradley, when you were being bullied, I understand that you blamed yourself. Why did you feel you were responsible for their bullying you?
Because mainly I felt like it was my fault. Why did I become different from them? Why didn't I just become a normal kid and play soccer or those sports that they normally play in the township? So I think I put this burden on myself that I shouldn't have put in the first place. So, yeah.
Right. So Bradley, okay, so your father was not there, and I know that you wish you would have had someone that you could have gone to talk to. What was your relationship like with your older brother during that time that you were being bullied?
Okay. Me and my brother actually had like this gap in our relationship because he was in matric by the time it got serious. So I didn't want to like, burden him with more of my sadness and pain.
How were you able to hide it so well? I understand you always are cheerful and happy, but how were you able to hide it?
I've learned to cover up.